Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm very happy to talk to you tonight. As you know, COVID-19 pandemic has separated us for so long. So far, it has claimed millions of lives, causing suffering to many more millions of people. Perhaps human beings around the world have done bad karma for so long. Now it is time we suffer together. Rich and poor, young and old, find no exception. For Buddhist people around the world, including Unibuds, we have to turn to the triple gems to protect us. The Buddha is the great doctor. The Dhamma is the great medicine. And the Sangha is the great nurse that takes care of all of us in this time of great suffering. Equanimity, called Upekkha in Pali, is a lofty virtue sitting right on top of the Brahma Vihara, the four sublime virtues. Before anything else, as normally required in the Buddha's teaching, you have to establish yourself in morality first. The 5 precepts are the most necessary virtues. Never allow your own physical body to harm and hurt any living being. And your mouth has to be wholesome enough not to create suffering to any living being. Your speech has to be truthful, pleasant to the ear, bringing happiness to anyone who happens to hear from you. Otherwise, keep your noble silence. Now sit back and relax. Embrace metta. Send your peaceful feeling to all living beings. May all living beings be well and happy. Sabbe Sata Sukhita Hontu. May all living beings be well and happy. Repeat quietly and peacefully over and over. As the sea breeze comes ashore, touching gently and peacefully on any single nature on land, being grass, roof house, mansion, or mountain, without exception. In the morning or evening, at the best time of the day you can find, your metta, loving kindness, should be sent away and expanded in all directions. May all living beings be well and happy. For those who are in suffering, hopeless, and desperate, karuna, which means compassion, is the best for them. If material or financial support is not possible, our spiritual support has to be there every day. May all of them be free from suffering. For those who are lucky and successful, we should always rejoice over their happiness and prosperity, saying quietly again that they may not be departed from their own happiness. Through developing metta, loving kindness, karuna, compassion, and mudita, sympathetic joy, we gradually minimize our own anger, ill will, and jealousy. Once the negative force has moved out, the sublime virtues have found their own home to prosper. Now, when come to the top virtue, upekkha, equanimity, we have to understand that people have different kinds of karma. Some good, some bad, some wise, some stupid. You cannot give any advice to them. They are beyond your control. In some cases, in spite of all your support brought to them, they go against you. Without upekkha, true calmness and equanimity, your mind has no place to rest. You just sit back and relax, let the law of karma rule the world. In this world we are living, there exist 8 worldly conditions everyone has to face without exception. Gain and loss, honor and insignificance, praise and blame, happiness and suffering. I hope it's not wrong to say they are actually the great reapers of life. If we are facing the pleasant one, without being aware of its own fading nature, we will lose our balance when unpleasance arrives. Sadness, bitterness will get hold of our mind. As a good Buddhist, you have to purify your mind by keeping the precepts, practicing meditation, and developing wisdom. Once your mind is pure, peaceful, and wise enough, you would know the knowing mind is one thing and those fading ripples are another. Let them come and go without attaching to them. They are not yours. They are visitors to the mind. Take the wind away, the sea would be clear and calm. Take the wind away, the windmill would come to a stop. Whoever makes his or her mind balanced, away from liking and disliking, that person would be free from suffering. That is the great equanimity in Buddhism. May all living beings be well and happy.